Hey guys. It's time for a Mandalorian first reaction. So we have chapter 11 today, which is the Heiress. So we're going to be talking about that today. Um, I just realized there's no real way I can do this. Um, don't have internet right now. I'm using my phone on the LTE network, and usually I use my iPad for the comments. However, um, can't connect it. I'd have to tether it to my phone, which now that I started the live, I can't really do. So anyway, hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, this episode was pretty fun, actually. I did not expect to see, what's her name? That lady from the Clone Wars show type deal thingy. Bo-Katan, maybe is her name. I don't know. I'm not big into the Star Wars lore, so I can't really speak to that. Yeah, and it's one that's, I can't stand Katie Sackhoff at all. I absolutely hate the woman. But she did a fantastic job here. She looks a lot better as a non-blonde, I gotta say. It took me a second to even realize it was her. So Jarzia throws in $2. Top three of the series for me, despite being short. Yeah, it was remarkably short, unfortunately. The whole, um, this is the way, being a religious kind of outcropping of the Mandalorian order was interesting as well. Love the crash landing at the beginning, very cartoony. Yeah, I would say so. Mon Calamari make everything better. Yeah, I love the seaport with the Mon Calamari, so the fish people and the squid people. But seeing the little froggy guy was cool, and then one of the eggs hatching was really nice. So, hello Donnie, how's it going? And I really thought Baby Yoda was going to be more of a problem and actually, you know, eat one of the little babies, unfortunately. But that never happened, which was a good thing. Besides that, I mean, there was a lot of fun stuff in this episode. We got to see stormtroopers. We got the Wilhelm scream again. A lot of fighting in corridors on a ship, which was really cool. I'm good, Donnie. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, so this probably isn't going to be a long one, guys, as I cannot really read your comments or interact with you because the iPad just cannot connect to the internet because we've had massive windstorms here today and knocked the power out for a few hours, and our internet's been down for the remainder of the day since the power came back. So yeah, we're going to be, this will be a really short one, much shorter than usual, just because I just want to give my thoughts on the episode. I was kind of disappointed that it was a short episode. It was like 35 minutes, I think. So we're back to that season one, early season one kind of trope, which is not ideal, really. But yeah, Joseph, I know. We had up to 100-kilometer-an-hour winds here today, which did a number on our fence and stuff. So, but no, this episode was a good episode. I like the returning characters from Clone Wars, which I don't really follow, so I'm not really big into it. I know there's going to be another one coming up. So that's cool. Yeah, Katie Sackhoff, who I just can't stand her. I just don't like her acting or anything. And her as a non-blonde works for her. She should not be blonde. It looks a lot better. And usually, I'm fine with blondes. I just can't stand Katie Sackhoff, and I don't know why. So for her to be in this was actually kind of fun, and I really enjoyed it. So classic stormtrooper action, classic Imperial action with the whole, we're in this whatever lane we can't accelerate or not accelerate, but elevate yet. And he's like, just do it. So that was good as well. Just saving it just before the water was a nice touch as well. Ozzy throws in $5. Saw Lieutenant Commander Maxwell Burke of the USS Equinox. Maxwell Burke. I guess. Sure. But no, I like seeing the Mandalorians, different Mandalorians that actually do remove their helmets was a nice touch. Doc. And yeah, this was a fun episode for sure. Although albeit very short, unfortunately. Jarzia throws in $5. Let's see. 1, Frog Lady meeting hubby was adorable. 2, glad Baby Yoda wasn't trying to eat the tadpoles. And 3, Mon Cal's face when the ship crash was like effing amateurs. Dave Stelzer, $2. Here's a few bucks for the bowl of chowder. Well, thank you very much for a bowl of chowder. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the Mount Calamari, the landing was awesome. Like just about to get it and then into the water. And I really like the walker crane that was used to get that thing out of the water. That was really cool and a great addition to the Imperial lineup as far as walker type vehicles and what they can do. So that I really thought was cool as well. I'm actually gonna move this because you can't even see this right. There we go. That I got from my good friend Matt Toms. So Paul Graham, comment on what? Ozzy Medeiros, $5. He was first officer of the USS Equinox. Oh, okay. I didn't really recognize him. I knew he looked familiar, but yeah. Unfortunately, it's really hard not being able to read your comments. They're just on the phone here, which is kind of hard to see because they don't last very long. So I won't be doing a long live today. I thought I'd be able to get this set up. Paul, did your power go out today at all, or is your internet down? Because ours definitely is. We've been trying to get the internet back up all day. So anyway. But no, seeing other Mandalorians was cool. The fact that they removed their helmets was great. I really liked. I think Baby Yoda might understand a little bit better now how it is to be eaten alive, considering he got pushed into that big tank. And I love how the egg thing, his little whatever you want to call it, buggy closed up right before he got swallowed. I thought that was a nice touch. I was like, what is happening right now? But it, worked out for the best. And then the whole Razor Crest, the way it was repaired at the end is like, I gave you 1,000 credits and this is the best you could do. He's gonna need to get that thing fixed because it is a piece of garbage right now. So, yes, he is older than who? Obviously, he's older than he was in Voyager, if that's what you're talking about, Ozzy. So yeah, again, I don't have much to say about this, guys. I'm not the hugest Star Wars aficionado, so yes, it's cool that she was, this lady showed up from the Clone Wars. I knew that she was in it. I had seen her character before the with the Mandalorian armor, and the fact that she took her helmet off as well. So I thought that was really cool to include that. And yeah, when they come into the rescue, the first thing you see is the Mandalorians kicking butt, and it's like they're definitely female. I thought they were all female. I thought it was like an Amazonian tribe of Mandalorians, Amazolorians. I don't know what you'd call them. But no, they had the guy there as well. And I gotta say, Mando taking the hits with the Beskar armor, just walking down that hallway, getting blasted, was pretty impressive to see. Just seeing the regular stormtroopers again, kind of doing their thing, out of the context of a video game or something, was kind of cool as well. So I'm just really digging the whole time frame this is taking place in and the way they're delivering it. Usually for season 2, you get a lot of, season 1 did so well, we're going to throw a lot more money at it. And that really ruins a show generally because people, when they have too much money to play with, they don't get creative. They don't do things in an interesting manner, and the shows fall apart when they have too much money thrown at them. So far, The Mandalorian season 2 looks like it's actually thriving, based on everything that's happened. So I'm really stoked to see what's coming up. If these are like, if these are shorter and more bottle type shows, this one wasn't for sure, but the cave one was. So if they're scrounging money here to really pay it off in the last few episodes, that's going to be fantastic. 54 people here, 36 likes. That is awesome, guys. And if you can hit that like button, please consider doing so. Let's try to get up to at least 50. If you haven't hit like, just hit that like button and get that up. Now, like I said, I wish I could be reading your comments. Unfortunately, I don't have internet, and this isn't one. I don't have a SIM card in this, so I can't connect it to the LTE right now, because I just haven't had a SIM card in this for a while. So, and I never thought about that. I was like, hold it all day. I was like, oh, I'll be lucky if the internet's still out. I can just use the LTE to stream live, like I always do, because I always use my phone for these live streams. And nope. Guess what? Didn't even think about this till I got up here and saw that it wasn't working. And then I was like, oh my Christ. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't go on and get the laptop because the laptop would have the same issue, no internet. So it's really a pain in the ass. Can't you put your phone to dongle mode? Well, I don't know what the fuck that means. I know what a dongle is, but I think you mean just tether this to the phone. And yes, I can, but I can't do it once I started the live. And I didn't realize till after I started the live that I needed to do that. But yes, I can tether this to the LTE on the phone to give this internet. I've never had a lot of success with it, and yeah, hotspot, exactly. Never had a lot of success with that, as far as I've never really had to do it, so I don't really know how to do it. I'm sure it'd be pretty easy to do, but it can be something. SD card. Why do I need an SD card? All I need is this is one of the ones with the antenna. This is one of the ones that can do, and I just need my SIM card in there, but I don't have a SIM card. I know, go to phone settings, and I know how to do it, guys. That's not the issue. The point is I've started the live on here, and I can't stop it to go set up my phone to get this on here. So I'm not going to bother. Yes, SIM card. This used to have a SIM card until we needed it for something else on my son's phone or something. And we just haven't put a new one in because I haven't needed to use it outside of the house, outside of the Wi-Fi. So, oh well, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'll see a lot of your comments as they come in. So if there's anything you want to talk about, by all means, drop it in there. We'll see how long we can go here. But I've given you my thoughts on it. I really like this episode. Seeing the crossover from stuff coming from the animated Clone Wars into live action is really great. And Katie Sackhoff doing that was fantastic. Because like I said, I don't like Katie Sackhoff, and I liked her in this. Her as Bo-Katan was pretty awesome. And for me, that's saying something, because I don't like her. I don't like the actress. I don't like the character she plays. I just can't stand her. So the fact that I didn't even realize it was her right away, I'm like, she looks real. Is that? No, that's not Katie's. No, she's always been a blonde. What? And it's like, oh shit, it is her. Good job. I don't hate you. Yay. You did a good job with this character. And yeah, teach their own, Devo, just because, you guys, there are a lot of people find her attractive and think she's the best thing since sliced bread. That doesn't mean I have to, and I don't. But yeah, I don't apologize for that, because it's just how I feel. Bo-Katan seemed to have mellowed a bit. I love Rosario Dawson. Can't wait till next week. Yeah, there was also a wrestler in here, one of the female wrestlers. I can't remember her name. It's not Sasha Banks, is it? I don't know. I haven't watched wrestling for a long time. So I know there was a wrestler playing one of the roles, though. So it'd be interesting to see how this all pans out, whether they find the Jedi, if we're going to find Luke at all. And your WWE superstar, a.k.a. the boss. Don't know who that is. She voices her in Clone Wars and Rebels, so that's why they cast her in live. Well, that's awesome though. I just love Starbuck. Not a fan of her new character on Netflix. I didn't like her Starbuck because A, Starbuck is not supposed to be a female, and B, I can't stand Katie Sackhoff. So Sasha Banks, which you called a porn star. Did I? I don't fucking know. I don't remember doing that, but okay. I think Rosario will be in episode 5 since Dave wrote and directed that one. Oh, and this one is also directed by Bryce Dallas Howard. And I love Bryce. Yeah, give me some more Bryce. And she directed one of the episodes for season 1 as well, the one with the village. So you just said name Sasha Banks. My first BSG was 2004 BSG, so she is my Starbucks. So yes, teach their own. Yeah, absolutely. She's not Starbuck, but okay. That's your thing. And I feel bad for this first Battlestar Galactica to be in that one for you, but you know, it's the way it is, you know. So let's see, what else can we talk about in this one? The design for the freighter at the end, the whole ship design, I think was really well done. I really like that. That's a cool ship, and that's one that I think is one of my favorite Star Wars ships now because that is such an interesting and cool design. So, yeah. And guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Samuel and myself, our full reaction to this episode, with scene breakdowns and discussion, and all the little facts and stuff that you guys bring to the table is really appreciated. So if you guys can chime in any way, please consider doing so. So, maybe now it may take a while to find her. The Imperial Freighter is from Rebels. It can also carry ties. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Like I said, I haven't watched Rebels or Clone Wars really, so Broken Speaker throws in $2. And Money was a good episode. Absolutely. That's just kind of like the summation. Mandalorian's just good in general. So, yeah. Even when it's bad, it's good. Dare we say? I think we dare say that. Strange to think Ashoka is still alive. You'd think Vader would have killed her. Yeah, absolutely. The guy is slipping. What guy? Hey guys, how are we doing tonight? Says Marvin. We are doing well, Marvin. How are you doing? We would be doing better if I had internet and could actually read your comments on the iPad instead of having to glean them on the phone when they pop up. Other than that, I mean, it's great. And the fact that the wind today basically destroyed one of our fences. So it is what it is. It's temporarily repaired now, but goddamn 100-kilometer-an-hour winds, and they were just ripping through here. So we had the power out for a while, and also the internet. So like I said before, we finally learned that Mandalorian is not just a creed, but a planet as well. Yes. Ashoka engaged Vader in combat. See Rebels for that story. Ooh. Your phone is actually streaming quite well, as good as your broadband. Well, I always use my phone to stream the first reaction reviews, and it's always on LTE because the Wi-Fi in the house always drops out. It's just an issue that we haven't been able to solve, just because it's an older infrastructure in this area, and hopefully we'll be getting fiber at some point, so then it won't be an issue. So, Daniel's Hot Topics. There's a theory out there that Ashoka will bring Baby Yoda into the world between worlds, which is the dimension that allows time travel, and she will bring Baby Yoda to the Old Republic era. That'd be neat. That would be actually very cool. Rebels gets better after season 1. Still just see Star Wars, in my opinion. Yeah, now that'd be kind of neat if that actually is Yoda. That'd be neat. Ron Howard's daughter did an awesome job of directing. Yes, she does an awesome job of directing, but she does an even better job of looking fantastic. I love that woman. My God. Yes, ma'am. I wish she was on screen. I'd rather see her in front of the camera than behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't mind seeing her from behind. I'm a pervert. Tired, tried a few episodes, but I just didn't grab me. Are you talking about Rebels or Clone Wars or what? Oh, that happened to me before. A tree fell in my backyard, took out the cable and the satellite TV and crushed a metal shed we had. We didn't have anything like that, unfortunately, or fortunately, but the area, this neighborhood, the power went down for about 2 hours. And then when it came back, the internet's just been non existent. So, Rebels. I like Clown Wars. Clown Wars is what I called it. The signal coming into the house is not the issue. It's the Wi-Fi router, a good one with a. Okay, Ramble Ron. It is not. We do have a mesh network, and we have tried a few routers. It is nothing in the house. It is the infrastructure outside. We've even had the because my wife works for the internet company that provides it for us. We've tried many different many different things of equipment, and we do have a mesh network throughout the house. So it's not that. It's there's something else. So don't try to troubleshoot my internet issues from the chat, because trust me, everything's been tried. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Darksaber is the Excalibur of the Mandalorian people. Whoever holds it rules. Cool. Didn't know that. I knew it had a whole backstory, but very cool. We got to see Moff Gideon. Is that his name? He was back for this one. So, I love how Mandalorian needed a babysitter, so he took little baby Yoda to the frog people. I live in rural ass Tennessee, and we still have fiber. Yeah, no shit. Like, London's a big city. This is the older part of the city, and they're getting there. They're getting there. So, I guess because Clone Wars on Cartoon Network when they were brand new. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes here and there, but it's never really caught my interest enough to watch it. It's just, I mean, I've been told I need to watch it, and I absolutely do need to watch it at some point. I just haven't got there yet. So, yeah. This isn't going to be a long live, guys. I have a headache. Had a headache for about 3 hours now, and like I said, I've given my thoughts on the episode. It wasn't a long episode. There's not a lot to talk about. So if you have anything that you'd like to talk about, let me know. I didn't care for Resistance either. Yeah, I tried watching Resistance, watched like 2 episodes of it and couldn't do it. So Resistance was not good. Sorry, I can't read the longer ones because they fade off the screen. I can go back and scroll through them, I guess, but CW's Rebels Manuals is where it's at. Resistance is futile. No excuses, dude. Watch chronological order, some of the best Star Wars content. You say so. Just don't have time to watch anything new. My big complaint, wish the episodes were longer. Absolutely. I think the first episode was quite long. Coming in at around 50 minutes, 52 minutes, something like that. This one, yeah, there just didn't seem to be a lot of meat there. Like, we're giving you a live action character that's supposed to be animated. Whoa, that's all you're gonna get. That's what it seemed like. Love how Mando is taking from them. Oh yes, the Buck Rogers serials. Clone Wars was shown out of order in broadcast viewing order. Oh, they were shown out of order? Oh my god, you gotta watch them chronologically? Like, why do they gotta make it complicated? Just don't show shit out of order. That bugs me. Bugs me so much. So now you're telling me that if I watch Clone Wars, I have to watch it in a specific order, which is chronological order, which I gotta figure out which... Oh my god. Really? Really? Yep, it's weird. Never watched in order myself. Feels like the film, the whole season. Feels like they filmed the whole season and then just sliced it up. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yes, I want to Borg Want the Borg in Star Wars? Ha 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 ha. No, they don't need the Borg in Star Wars. Just watch it in order. Most important Clone Wars episodes from the final season. It's the last 3. Okay. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What? Yeah, sorry guys. It's just not going to be an interesting stream live today. It's a Google search away. StarWars.com released the chronological viewing order list. Well, there you go. Or should I say, muhahaha. Really need a better light in here for filming too. The last 3 are a time to be in sync with the actual movie. Which movie? Oh my god, Den of Nerds said that Boba Fett spinoff will be start filming next week. Well, then it must be true. Did you see the Eagle Moss Section 31 station? I didn't. Oh, so it's released to be in, with Revenge of the Sith. Okay, cool. The last 4 episodes of Clone Wars takes place during the events of Revenge of the Sith. See, those I wouldn't mind watching, just those last 4 then. Episode 3, so while Anakin becomes Darth, you see it from Maul and Ahsoka's point of view. That's cool. I wouldn't mind watching those in conjunction with the movie. I think the Borg should have been done with Best of Both Worlds Part 2. Being allowed to keep going made them less and less scary. Generally, yeah, I'd agree with you. I agree too, however, they should have kept writing them as scary. A little surprised they haven't seen... little surprised you haven't seen this stuff. Why? I don't know, I like the Borg in First Contact. The writing for them changed. I just don't have the time to watch this stuff. Plus, when it started, I just wasn't into I was out doing things, probably. I don't know how long ago it started, but for Clone Wars, but I don't know why I never watched them. Like I said, I've seen a few, and it's one of those syndromes where the ones you see, you're kind of like, it's not very good. I don't want to watch anymore. Yet you miss all the great ones. The same thing happened to me with Deep Space Nine. I'd see the odd one here and there, and they were never, really good. 12 years ago. Clone Wars is kind of hard. Yeah, that's the other thing. The animation style, the character models, not great for me. So that's probably, I don't know why. I don't know why I never got into it. I was just busy with other stuff, life and stuff. So that's probably, I never have the chance to sit down and watch anything, and I really need to, because there's a few series and stuff that I need to watch. I still haven't watched all of Stargate. I'm just starting season 8 now, so. If they went the anime route, it would have been better. Probably, yeah, I like anime. I think David Cronenberg's character is going to recruit Giorgio into Section 31, but will be a spin-off or set in the future or the past. I don't know. This isn't the place to talk about Section 31 right now, so. Promise Cap. As for Clone Wars and Rebels, it's worth your time. I started, when Rebels first came out, I thought, okay, I'm going to start watching this. I think I got 4 or 5 episodes into it, and then I think the time changed that it was on, and I was like, whatever. And I just forgot about it and didn't watch it anymore. So that's a problem. Rebels is in chronological order. That's good, at least. A little tired of hearing about Section 31 personally. I totally agree. Rebels took a few seasons to get into it when last season went too hard. Love cartoons, so that doesn't bother me. I also love cartoons, but I like good cartoons, like from the 80s. So Rebels starts good. Clone Wars starts meh. Okay, cool. Just realized my neck is very Very fat. I don't like it. It's bad lighting. Yeah, I'm going to call it quits, guys. Like I said, I have a headache. I can't really read your comments like I would like to. It's just been very hard. So I'm glad Bo-Katan is in it. I'm looking forward to seeing Ahsoka, whatever the hell her name is, pop up. Katie Sackhoff did a fantastic job. It was great to see her live action and not be a blonde, because she was good in this. I really enjoyed it. So, and just seeing the old school stormtroopers again and stuff was really great. I just wish, my biggest complaint was, yeah, the episode was a little too short. Needed to be longer for sure. So, you know, it's one of those things. Other than that, I thought it was great. Is Ashley dubbing the voice of who? Ahsoka? They're beyond good cartoons. They're fantastic stars. I'm sure they are. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking them. I'm sure that when I finally watch them, I'm gonna love them. That's not the point. I'm not dissing them by any means. I just haven't had the chance to watch them, unfortunately, and everybody yells at me for it. So I'll eventually watch them. Don't worry, guys. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said, I have a headache. My back is sore. And yeah, just not a good setup for this. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in and saying hi. I love hearing from you guys and hanging out with you. Just wish I felt more up to it today. So anyway, take care. Have a good night. And tune in tomorrow for our Mandalorian Monday, where we break this thing down at 5 Eastern Standard Time. You know, same time, same channel, all that. So tune in. We'll break it down scene by scene. You guys can teach us a few things about the characters or anything we don't know about. And we will catch you later. So anybody want to put in last super chat? Let's do a last super chat slot. I'll stay on until we get a last super chat, even $1, whatever. Just so somebody has that last super chat slot. I'd really appreciate that. And also, we got 60 likes with 55 people here, which is awesome. So if you haven't hit like. Let's get those up to what we can. 60 is a great number, though, for such a short live. But yeah, if somebody wants to do a last super chat, I'd really appreciate that. And then you have the last super chat slot. Not that it means anything, but you can say, hey, I got the last super chat slot. Just saying. There you go. Area 51, $2. Take it easy. Dreamer out there, $2. This is the way. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Dreamer out there. And thank you, Area 51 as well. Aspirin, man. Aspirin. Yeah, I took some painkillers like an hour ago. I haven't kicked in yet. I think I'm just going to hit the hay early tonight. And I'm really apologize, guys. Like, if I had internet and could use the iPad, it'd be a different story. But Squadra Course, $2. Last, it's mine. Mine, I say, take it. There you go. So Squadra Course is the last super chat. So thank you very much. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Tune in tomorrow, like I said, and tune in all this week, because we got a lot of great content, edited content coming from this last episode of Discovery. And it's a good time to be a Star Wars and a Star Trek fan, I gotta say. So unless you have a YouTube channel, and then it's a lot of hard work, because there's a lot of lives and stuff, but that's okay. We really appreciate it, and we love it, and we have fun with it. So, and thank you guys. You guys are what makes the channel what it is. So until next time, guys, I'm Captain Foley, and I'll see you in the future. Bye, guys.